Have you ever watched years of savings just evaporate? That's exactly what almost happened to Dennis and Patricia, a retired couple from Fort Myers, Florida. They thought they did everything right. Saved for decades, lived below their means, built up a nest egg of just over $512,300 in their traditional IRA. But when inflation hit 40-year highs, their retirement felt like it was floating on quicksand. And this isn't just their story. Inflation is quietly destroying retirements across America. In 2022, grocery prices spiked by over 11%. Home insurance premiums jumped 21%. Healthcare costs are now predicted to double by 2030. And even though the Fed insists it's cooling off, we all feel it every time we check out at the store or fill up at the pump. Meanwhile, the dollar loses more purchasing power every single year. So if your IRA is still tied to the stock market or cash-based assets, ask yourself, is your retirement protected against inflation, or is it exposed? Now, Dennis and Patricia weren't sure either, until one moment changed everything. Dennis saw a headline that made his stomach drop. U.S. debt passes $34 trillion. Fed hints at more rate cuts. That's when he realized, if the Fed keeps printing money, the dollar must keep losing value. So, they took action. They rolled over a portion of their IRA, $273,000, into a gold IRA. Not because they're gold bugs, but because they wanted stability, something physical, something real. And here's the thing. That story, it started from the exact same free offer I'll tell you about at the end of this video. But first, let's break this down. A gold IRA is just like a traditional IRA, except instead of being filled with paper assets like stocks or mutual funds, it holds physical gold and sometimes silver, real assets that have historically held their value through recessions, wars, and even collapses of entire currencies. Now, does gold go up and down? Sure. But here's the key. Gold has never gone to zero. It's never been inflated away, and it's not tied to the whims of a CEO or quarterly earnings call. In fact, since 2000, gold has outperformed the S&P 500. And while the stock market was down in 2022, gold quietly rose. So when people say, but won't inflation crush my gold IRA too? The answer is simple. That's the whole point of gold. It's not crushed by inflation. It's what people turn to because of inflation. It's the seatbelt in the crash, not the airbag that deploys too late. Now, here's where it gets real for you. If you're an American retiree with at least $100,000 saved in an IRA, 401k, or a similar account, you owe it to yourself to understand your options. No pressure, no gimmicks, no sales calls pushing free silver, just a free gold IRA guide and a one-on-one, no obligation educational call with a real expert. That's what Dennis and Patricia did. That call, it gave them peace of mind. And today, they sleep a little better, knowing part of their savings is shielded from the chaos. And look, I'm not saying gold is the perfect fit for everyone, but I am saying you've worked way too hard for your retirement to just hope it'll be okay. Protect your legacy, secure your future, and make sure your money lasts as long as you do. Click the link below, get your free gold IRA guide, and take that first step like Dennis and Patricia did. Because in this economy, doing nothing might be the riskiest move of all.